starting over in Skyrim again because our last attempt did not go so well. We could not find our way out of the sewers with the Dark Brotherhood, so we are starting again. So this should be fun. Give me just a moment. Okay, so I have installed a couple more mods that add presets and stuff, so we're gonna check those out. So apparently I go here into my mods. It's taking a bit to load them. So we check the mods here. Got this one is the one that I installed, as well as this. I'll just allow later customization if I install more mods. So we've got heterochromic eyes, so that's interesting. A new female hair option and 2 new presets. Does it say which race the presets are for? It doesn't look like it. Sorry guys, it's a bit late for me, so I'm a bit tired. Okay, well it doesn't specify. We're actually not going to play a Khajiit this time. We're gonna go ahead and play I think we'll go with a red guard. Why the heck not? What are our presets for said red guard? Oh, that must be one of the new ones. Huh, okay. Adds horns. Interesting. Makes me wonder what race the other new preset is for. See if we can figure that out. Oh, I think we figured it out. Oh, that's a different one too. See if there's anything for Nord. Okay, yeah, but Nord has them too. Cool. about the Imperial? That does look like a new one, actually. We're personally gonna go with the Nord. Going real standard here. Well, not really standard, due to the fact that we are going to be using one of said new presets. I personally kind of like this one, just because of the hairstyle. And again, I like the horns on this one. Wonder if we can change the hair color for it. We'll find out. Eyes. So apparently there's some heterochromic eye colors. Oh, those eyes look really cool. Those appear to be the heterochromic ones. It's really hard to see. But yeah, those are definitely heterochromic. Those look cool, I like those ones. Okay, so we can change the hair color. Of which it seems the mod adds more options for, so that's pretty cool. Surprised there's something this extensive in PS4. Ah, Sean, hello. It's no problem, really. We did reach 30 subscribers recently, though, so that's pretty cool. Personally liked this sort of turquoise looking one here. Well, good night, Hunter. Don't know why you popped into my stream just to tell me that when you could have popped your head into my room. But good night. Okay. I found a new funny show. Oh yeah, what's that? Didn't want to interrupt. Okay, bud. Well, sleep well. I believe it's possible to just start with the standard thing for this. Maybe not. Let's just start at the standing stones. Speaking of which, we need to pick our standing stone, and I know exactly which one we're going with. Reno 911. Imagine cops, but if it was all just a massive joke. I think I've seen clips of that one. Yeah, that makes sense. Robbed and left for dead, falling off a mountain. Could have sworn there was an option to do a normal start through this if you really wanted, but apparently not. We're gonna do robbed and left for dead. That should be an interesting one. Make things a bit more interesting. No, we are not going to play on survival mode. Most definitely not. Alright. Seems like it always starts here when you choose this option. I've been watching Pluto TV. Ah, I see. Okay. We can just go ahead and fast travel to Helgen. Actually, no. We're not going to. We're gonna walk to our destination. Do we have anything useful on us? Miner's boots and clothes. No weapons. Okay. It's free and it has some funny shows. I've heard that it has some interesting shows. So we got some bear traps. Oh, dead Khajiit. Looks like the story here is that we were traveling with a group and we got robbed and left for dead. And our group is already dead. Fascinating. And this appears to be our horse. Well, we gotta be real careful because we are currently without a weapon. Oh look, a dragon burial mound. Oh, hello there. Yes, just punch the wolf. That's how you do it. It does have... Are we there yet? Oh, that was a good movie. What do we have here? Here's a weird tree stump with some mushrooms. Cool. Is that a wolf or a dog? That is a wolf. Oh, at least we'll be able to upgrade our gear. And I've made a decision, at least towards the beginning, we're only going to be allowed to upgrade our gear if we ourselves make it. Makes it a bit more interesting. It means that we're likely going to start with daggers for quite a while. That may be more wolves. It is. Having multiple after me at once is not optimal. Looks like we have help. Imperial soldier. Yes, because punching a wolf isn't going to end in anything bad happening. I know, right? Such a great idea. Like, I recommend you do that every day. You just go out, find a wolf, and punch it. Don't actually do that, obviously. And you know what? I'm feeling cocky. Where are the others? Oi! Oi! You there! Fight me! Oh shoot! Didn't see you coming from the side there. Just wildly swing my fist. This is good though because it can get us materials for us to upgrade our gear. We've got just standing here now.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Good to know. Thank you.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Rude. Damn. You know what is a better idea? Fighting a chicken. Yeah, not gonna do that. I know exactly what happens in this game. You fight a chicken in one of the towns. Oh look, I believe that is Whiterun. It certainly looks like Whiterun to me.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Help me! Help me! That it? That your best?
This was probably not the greatest idea, but I do not allow Stormcloaks. Oh, that was bad. Oh, wow. You know what? Just because he was a Stormcloak, I'm allowing myself to take his weaponry. Only to sell, though. I am not allowed to use it. Actually, I'll allow myself to use the dagger. No, because I'm going to end up making one once I get to Riverwood. So no, I'm not. I'm going to take his loot and sell it. Not like the entire city of Solitude will hunt you down. I know, right? They totally won't. I felt bad one time, someone was new to Skyrim, so I said punch for chicken and they did. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Do we have anything interesting in here? Just a bed. Which is useless because we're not playing survival difficulty, so, you know. RIP, I like Stormcloak. Look, I side with the Legion no matter what.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
You're lucky I am too close to a guard and would likely die.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors gods here will be ready.
Here's the thing, obviously you're allowed to like the faction you choose. I always side with the Imperials because I just like them more. Who are you and why are you approaching me? See if I can get it.
Oh well.
Okay. Oh yeah, so this is our character, by the way. Our very clearly not a Nord, but totally a Nord. Five bounty, oh my god! Oh no, guys, I have 5 gold bounty. Oh no. Khajiit has wares given you half coin. Yes, indeed. Gonna make a quick save here. Should be a wolf coming up. Apparently the Imperial soldiers with the prisoner are going the opposite direction.
Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
I'm getting out of here.
What did I do? Oh, it's the wolf. I was like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Let them fight for me. Wolf pelt is really good to have. Good for making various pieces of gear. Keep trying to press that to switch to third person. Saving a town from 752-year-old dragon attack. Punches a chicken. Now that's absolutely unforgivable. How dare you punch that chicken?
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Whatever you need. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Good day. You looking for a new blade? Until...
Now we'll sharpen said iron dagger. Giving us our very first actual weapon that we're allowed
Iron
to
or
use.
steel. This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Aye. I could forge you a warhammer that would crush... Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Aye. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Are you on leave from... Shores. bones. What happens to you? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
Whatever. Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. What's going on? And what's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything.
You
but we
looking
need to
for
go
a new
inside.
blade? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember
Gladly.
me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Okay.
Alright, so like that we have armor and a weapon that we're allowed to use.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something
Have I
to
told
eat.
you about my
Tell
D&D
me
meme
all
character?
about
You may have, I'm not completely sure though. Let's hear about it.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but
But I don't
take a
suppose
look.
you'd consider putting it away.
We're here to sell this stuff because we're not allowed to use it. As great as being able to use it would be, we're not allowed. I'll allow myself to use the garnet ring, or the silver garnet ring. And I'll allow myself to purchase backpacks. We're gonna go ahead and... well, we can't afford one right now.
I better get back to cleaning the store. What?
Sigrid, we have company. Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the
Hagvar.
elves.
We've been so
All
worried
right,
about
then.
you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Huh, it's listed as stolen.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius.
Whatever you need.
We were
My
stopped in
smear if
Harran.
it's simple and strong.
Attacked
I can
by a
forge it.
dragon.
Of course. Take what you need. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
Just take everything he has on him.
What? A dragon? That
My
explains what I saw
character
earlier.
is... oh yeah,
Flying
you
down
told
the
me
valley
about
from the
this
south.
one, Steve
I was
McReal,
hoping
man.
I was wrong about what I
You've
thought
mentioned
it
this
was.
one before. I remember absolutely loving the idea.
You're right. A dragon. The Jarl needs...
It was
we
a
need
while
to get
ago
word
when
to
you
Jarl
mentioned it,
Balgruuf in
though.
Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. When your friend told me, I didn't believe it.
Go.
First either.
Morris Mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, it could be here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be all right, dear. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers.
Normally I'd loot their house, but for this playthrough I can't use anything other than the gold. could upgrade to an iron sword if we wanted, but I don't think I'm going to yet.
Take what you need, my friend.
The embodiment of
Within
almost
reach.
being able to be human, yet just somehow misses it. It do be like that sometimes, though. I think what I might do is craft some hide here.
May the
I
gods
need
watch
some
over
more
your
leather.
battles, friend.
Let's make all the leather we can. Like calling cows dinner or steak. Okay, so we need more leather strips too. So we need 2, 4, 7 leather strips. Actually gonna get 8 here, but that's fine. Now we can also take all this. And we leveled up. I have one bit where I put a bucket over my head and juggernaut my way through a wall. That's great. That makes me think of frickin' Divinity Original Sin 2. You can get a special type of bucket that you put on your head, and it doesn't give you any armor. It literally just lowers your intelligence. And boom, like that. We're now in hide
Take
armor.
what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Which is a significant upgrade to before. You can also go ahead and upgrade that hide armor. Boost up our health. And our smithing is up at 31. Means we can already get dwarven and elven smithing, which we're going to go ahead and do because we can only get one of them, but that'll give us some options down the line. Either way, our gear is a little bit better now. You know what, I should probably look into making a shield now that I think about it, seeing as we are running with a dagger after all. Let's see if I can craft a quick shield. Definitely can't make a hide shield. Yes, I can. We'll go ahead and make that.
Whatever you need.
That gives us slightly better protection.
I can forge.
We can go ahead and upgrade our Iron Shield to Superior. And we level up with that. Increase health again. Go ahead and pick up Dwarven Smithing. So if we get the materials, we can upgrade to Elven or Dwarven, so that'll be nice. Our hope is obviously to eventually reach Dragon Smithing. Okay. Like that. We have what we need. Oh, wait. I did get some jewelry that I'm allowing myself to use. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to this playthrough, I'm not gonna be focusing as much on the story. I basically just kind of want to wander around and explore. For the story, I'm probably just gonna do that between streams, just because. Then again, I might do the story just due to the fact that I've never beaten Skyrim's story before. But we'll see. Oh. That's one dead cow. I definitely cannot take on a giant by myself. So we're just gonna go ahead and move around him. Pretty sure that's his cow I just killed. You know, Sean, I've been thinking about the game and how it would be different from Fallout. I'm not sure how I can. No clue, to be honest. Yeah, this guy's probably going to run up to us because we got the 5 gold bounty. Maybe. No. I'm shocked. I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, right. I'm gonna be honest with how you described your meme D&D character. I feel like you'd get along with my friend Jonathan because all his D&D characters are freaking memes.
Hold. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
So are any of the guards gonna run up to me?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I have a 5 gold
I just can't
bounty.
fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stuff in your mind?
Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
What do you need?
Hello, child of Kimera.
That's right. Mock the town beggar like everyone.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
My main goal with Steve is to become the government. That sounds great, honestly.
Patron of the great clan,
That legitimately sounds great. Also, if I remember correctly, we go down here. First of all, we can catch some fish. But there is just a random skeleton in the water for some reason. Ended up on the wrong side of the Jarl, I suppose. We can catch some fish down in here. They can be used for various reasons, obviously. Not to be in the government, but I want to be the government. Ah, you want to be the government. Got it. Gonna make a quick save here. Also, I'm making one change to my rule of how to get gear. I can only use gear that I craft or get as quest rewards. So, like, for example, if he gives me steel armor here, I'm allowed to use it.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you
The
were
skeleton is his wife.
You saw this dragon with
That
your own
is
eyes?
an interesting theory.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials
me.
want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
My Steve character, I remember saying
while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters
to
my
a
people.
goblin with
Irrelevant.
charm person.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token
Studded
of my
Imperial
esteem.
armor.
There is
Oh, it's better than what I've got. I remember saying, vote for me and I'll give goblins rights to all.
Come, let's
That's
go
great.
find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So as previously mentioned, I'm allowing myself to use quest rewards when it comes to armor and weapons. And this is better than my current armor, so we're going to go ahead and switch to that.
Rongar, if you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own
So
tongue.
this is our current gear.
I'm so angry I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
But I don't want to be patient. I want my dress right now. Father promised.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must
Not
be
just
referring
to
to my research
goblins,
into
everyone
the
gets
dragon.
goblin rights, because
Yes,
why
I could
not?
use someone
Hey,
to fetch something for me.
at least
Well,
everyone gets
when
it.
I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous
Excuse me.
ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me.
This is a priority
Simplicity
now.
itself.
Anything
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed in this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Will they now? So, fine. Okay. So as of right now, this is how we're looking. Better than what we started with.
I spend a lot.
And
Time
I'm
at
going
the
to make a
market
quick
stall so I
save
can
here
learn the
because
merchant's trade.
I want to try to
I need more
fight
experience
the
if I'm
entirety
going
of
to run an
Whiterun,
inn
see how long
someday.
this character lasts at this point.
Never should have come.
Don't imagine I'll last very long, but we'll see. Oh, of course she's an essential NPC. Oh, dang!
I guess.
Okay, well, that went about as expected. Oh, wanted to put me back here. I made a quick save down there. Oh well.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop her, and I can't get the sword on my own.
Try this again.
Help me! Help me! Please! You'll pay for that! That's the best you can do!
Essential NPC.
That's all you got?
What's up, Fearless? Oh, dang, you hit hard.
without
no sign of
I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took 2 arrows to the face. And ear left sword through the chest. You know, that too.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable, to you, and deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, we are routed, fall back! By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
I don't think we had any stolen goods on us, so, you know. Doesn't look like it.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Anyways, enough with the randomly trying to fight everyone.
You walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man.
Actually, one more time.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Oh dang, he's like, I can make that happen.
Wait, I know you.
Disrespect the law.
God dang. I had to do it one more time. I like how non-hesitant the dude was to just straight up end me. I'm like, I'd rather die. And he's like, okay.
I'll spare you, for now.
Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable.
Oh, an arrow to the knee. I fought a fecking dragon. I've killed the undead. I killed dragon priest last week. I saved this town from it, but an arrow to the knee. You deserve a purple heart.
Yes, House-Top. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
Dragon's Reach earned its name when the ancient Nord hero Olaf One-Eye imprisoned his foe, the great dragon Numa, next to Fimba Palace. Parthenox often visited him there. We are gonna go ahead.
Need a ride?
and-
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
We'll go ahead and go to Solitude now. We'll go to Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
5th dragon attack this week to that first message.
Oh, steady.
I love the snarky loading screens, or the sarcastic loading screens, whatever it's called.
And you'd have me do
We don't
what?
get many people
Join
like
the
you
college?
visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
Ah, Mr. Pepsi Man, hello. Welcome to another stream.
Period
Glad
is
to have
because
you
all
back.
wrong tastes. I'm proof of it.
Cross the bridge. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh. This is the College of Winterhold. A safe... Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists. It would seem not just a small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I missed the first stream, but I'm here this time. Yes, we had the stream, multiple streams yesterday, actually. We had one was another Subnautica stream. Unfortunately, got cut short when we had a power outage.
Magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
I was asleep. Ah, I see.
I look forward to it.
Do I have that spell? I do not. I might be able to buy it, though.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
It's worth the gold.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard.
Been in the 10s and
Please,
20s
follow
here.
me.
For temperature? Dang, it's been cold where you live. Where do you live, my man? Like, 10s and 20s?
No matter what, the college will endure.
Dang, bro. Where do you live? It's cold as... Well, obviously don't tell me where you live, because... You know, that's none of my business, but... Dang, it's cold wherever you live. What? West Virginia? Okay, wow. I didn't realize how cold it was. Where do you live? Up in the Appalachian Mountains area? Like, that... Because I know it gets quite cold up in the mountains. It was 78 last night. It's been cold where I live too, I'm gonna be real. I won't say where I live, but it's been cold.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
Florida. Oh,
I'm.
Weather can be quite
new
crazy
apprentice,
there.
I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim. Welcomed, another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold.
I am going to count the mage robes that we just got as quest rewards, as my intention is to
Been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands
use magic
of years.
quite heavily this
The prominent
playthrough.
feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local
can see
norms.
it.
We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Oh yeah, so Mr. Pepsi Man, I'll fill you in on what we're doing here. We are playing modded Skyrim, as clear by the fact that my character has horns, despite being a Nord.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic.
And
don't let anyone
I'm
tell you
only
otherwise.
allowing myself to use weapons and armor that either I craft or get as a quest reward. I should be
Our
getting a
newest
job here soon.
members are housed
Ooh,
here
nice.
in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Oh, so just legal Skyrim. Yeah, pretty much. You could see it that way.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying.
Also,
this bed and desk are yours. Please
I'll
try
allow
and be
myself to
considerate
use
of
loot
others.
if I'm given
Now,
something like
let's
this,
go
where I
back to
have
the
a
Hall of
living
the
quarter in a
Elements, where
certain
most of the members gather for
faction
lectures and study
location.
sessions.
If there's stuff laying around in my area that is not listed as stealing, I'm allowed to grab it. As that makes sense. Especially since I can use stuff like that to sell. I have an idea for next stream. What's that? I'd love to hear it. I love taking advice from the viewers on what I should do for streams. Only use magic, weapons, and armor. That could certainly be fun. I'll have to do a challenge like that sometime. Certainly sounds like a very interesting challenge to do. Make a quick save here. This stuff is not listed as stealing. I'm allowed to take it. I'm going to take full advantage of the rules that I set for myself in any way that they can benefit me. It's all listed as stolen if I take it. Aside from this. Basically, as long as it isn't listed as stolen if I take it, I'm allowed to take it. Hey, Ink Sands, you mind subscribing? I mean, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. He's more than welcome to, though. I always appreciate a subscriber. Bet. Alrighty. Oh, shoot. Thanks for, subscribe, mate. We now have 31 subs. Nice. Okay, so should be everything I need from in here.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
One thing I will say I do really like about Skyrim is it has a lot of, like, quest lines to do. I think one thing Fallout 4 was definitely... Oh yes, of course.
Tolfdir
Let's
is
hear
likely
your
already
idea.
addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Let's hear your idea, Sean.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right?
Speaking of quick saving.
Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please.
I only hard save lol. Well, each player does things differently for sure. I have an auto clicker that auto quick saves every 30 seconds. Dang, bro.
Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby.
As you should.
It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay. We're not gonna do that quite yet.
I have many important things on my mind.
Quick saving is a good way to trap yourself in a death spiral. That's a fair point. I've done that quite a few times. You get trapped in a death loop because you quick save at the wrong time. I've done that a few times by mistake. see it over there. 57. Not amazing, but we've got plenty to sell. God damn, bro! 3 terabytes of quick saves? Excuse my language, but that's a lot.
You must be one of those whispers from the college in Winterhold.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking.
I'm gonna go over here because I think this is the shop area. I'm gonna go ahead and see about selling some stuff and potentially buying
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. I do what's necessary so we can get by. Take a look.
Keep a hold of our hide armor. Actually, no, because we have the studded. So we'll get rid of the old hide armor. Keep that stuff. This is why we pick up a lot of the stuff that we pick up, is so that we can sell it for gold. Mr. Pepsi Man over here making sure I got subscribers. What side of the Civil War am I siding with? I always side with the Imperials, personally, though I may mix it up. What do you guys think? Should I mix it up and go with the Stormcloaks this time? Well, she doesn't have any spells for me. Why isn't there a me faction in Skyrim? Like, if you just take over a kingdom, you just become the new king. That would be legitimately great. I don't really do the Civil War, I just wander. Fair enough, honestly. Usually, keep in mind, I've never beaten the game before, nor have I beaten the Civil War quest line, but I always end up siding with the Empire, personally. This playthrough is intended to be my first time beating the game.
Until next time.
Go ahead and locate the carriage to take us to the next location.
Destroyed by a dragon.
Where the heck did he go?
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Yeah. Disrespect the law, disrespect you. Got it. Am I blind? I never go Imperial route, I'm always a Stormcloak. Fair enough, hey, everyone prefers their own way of playing the game, that's perfectly reasonable.
Hard to believe I ever complained about rifting people.
That's perfectly reasonable. If you have a preferred one, then that's your choice. I made fun of someone on YouTube and they replied in 12 seconds. That's fast. Alright, so our next goal is going to be to fast travel back to Riften, or not Riften, Riverwood. Actually, no, we want to go to the Whiterun Stables, as we want to continue working on marking locations. Mind you, I'm main and Argonian, so I don't give a fuck what Ulfric says. I just go Stormcloak, because thank God it's not the Empire. Fair enough. Look, I find it funny. So, like, you know, the Empire's whole thing is they don't like the Dark Elves, right? You said a no, or go to jail. Alright, I'll go to jail. But no, the Stormcloak's whole thing is they don't like Dark Elves. But Ulfric and the Stormcloaks don't say anything if you play a Dark Elf. And it's not only Dark Elves, you know, it's the Beast races. You know, they, like, don't like the Beast races. But if you play those races and join them, they don't say anything. Are there any DLC factions? I haven't played the DLCs before. Yeah, the Dark Elf, it has a different name in this, I think, but it's essentially just a Dark Elf. Dark people. Oh no. Yeah, the motivations of the Stormcloaks is pretty clear. Oh, we can make an Imperial bow if we wanted. We could also upgrade our dagger or go to a mace. To be fair, the Dunmer and stuff, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of lore behind it, but it's pretty clear what their motivations are. And like I say, you know, if you play any of the Beast races, because they basically just don't like the Beast races, from what I understand. But if you play any of the Beast races, they don't really say anything about it, which I find really odd, because, you know, you'd think they'd say something about that, you know. It would make sense if they did. We are going to upgrade to a steel dagger. No, that was the wrong button. And that's the wrong workbench. I'm also a Dark Brotherhood person. I have never personally done much with the Dark Brotherhood, and Sean said, I feel like I could take over Solitude like I killed Alduin. I think I can take over a kingdom. That's perfectly fair. It's understandable why Stormcloaks hate elves. Elves stripped away their freedoms in some ways. Yeah, no, it's very... Like I said, there's a lot of lore implications to everything, to be honest. Yeah, no, the Empire's track record isn't the best either, to be fair. You're right. Gonna increase our magicka. And we wanna go to one-handed over here. Bada bing, bada boom. That's gonna increase our dagger's damage by 1. That is not weapons. And we're gonna switch our spell here to healing. Alrighty. We're gonna switch into our studded Imperial armor. Because we're going up into Wake Falls Barrow next. We'll go in here right now. Yes, we can. All BRB. Alrighty.
The Riverwood Trader is
My
everything you need
opinion
in a
on
general.
furries.
My sister Camilla or I will
That's
be
a
happy to help
very heavy topic that, I'm gonna be honest, I prefer not to get involved with because that's a very heavy topic, if I'm being real.
An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I don't really have a personal opinion regarding
Got some coin
it.
coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those, show those. Take a look.
Okay. Not allowed to buy weapons from him. The only armor type clothing things we can buy, by the way, are the backpacks. I'm allowing myself to buy those. Okay, safe option, to be honest. Yeah, no, I prefer not to get involved in that stuff, especially when talking on here, because you never know, that could get me in trouble with YouTube. They're quite fickle about stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna pick up one spell here. I think we'll pick up Frostbite. Look at the Oblivion Crisis. Empire pulled the legions from all the lands they swore to protect, where the tax money funded the legions. We'll go ahead and go Fury, I guess. I am now on my PC instead of my tablet. Ah, okay. That's pretty cool, mate.
Till next time.
So this...
Anyways, while I'd love to keep playing, it is nearly midnight for me and I have work in the morning, so I do have to end things here. But I will potentially be streaming at the earliest Saturday, because I have work every day until then, so I hope to see you all next time, and I'm glad that so many people are watching and enjoying my streams at this point. Now, thank you to Mr. Pepsi Man for helping me get subscribers. I appreciate that. And thank you to Sean for, being my first consistent viewer ever. And thank you to Ink Sands and everyone else who joined, because I think like 2-3 other people joined. Thank you everyone, I should say, because I'm actually glad that I'm starting to get a decent viewer base. But don't eat too little Thanksgiving. Yeah, nah, I won't. Anyways, I will see y'all on the next stream, which, like I said, will likely be Saturday. So, have a wonderful day and or night, depending on what time it is. And take care.